know this isn't going to be PC, and I debated whether or not I wanted to say this shit, but when we were working the clubs, when I was working the clubs back then, we had cops that were dirty. We also had an understanding, it felt like, that you don't see anymore. It was inevitably why I got out of the industry, but they'd back you up.
Yeah.
I felt like when we were bouncing, we weren't flexing on people. We weren't trying to prove anything to anybody. We were trying to keep girls safe. We were trying to keep guys from hurting each other. We were trying to keep the club busy.
Yeah.
Right? And we went through great lengths to do that. And when a guy's dropping date rape drugs in a girl's drink, or I come around the corner and this girl spitting blood on the ground because his boyfriend's kicking her in the gut with a boot, we kick that guy out with prejudice. Maybe he finds every door jam on the way out. Maybe he falls down 2 flights of stairs. But by the time we got him to the cops, no matter what he was saying or doing or how bloody he was, those cops knew they could count on us and that something bad had happened, and we would explain it. And we always had a way we would explain things to cops that they would listen and accept, you know, like, this is what happened, you know, well, how do you end up with the fucking missing tooth? Well, you know, he fell on a stair, you know, and...
But I was just talking about that before we started, how I said how I had good luck with dealing with the police, and there's a way to talk to them.
There's a way to
if
talk to
the cops show up and you're upset or yelling or any of that, the target's on you. If you calm down, you're like, I'm so glad you're here.
Right. Yeah. I've always thought it's important to know how to communicate to the police when they show up, and also to start by making good relations with the police as much as you possibly can. So I, as a door guy, whenever they went by, always waved, talked, all of that sort of stuff. So we set up a good relationship, so if anything happened, they were already like, okay, I already know Kewesi. You've already had a rapport. We already have a relationship. He seems cool.
That was truly the thing. They said, can we do a walkthrough? And at any time, they are always welcome to do a walkthrough because we ain't fucking anything off. We're not hiding anything. Please come in and see. We're running a clean ship. You know, and we like you guys and we appreciate you and we know what you're there for. You know what I mean? But on the same note, you know, these guys, man, some of these guys were just horrible people. And, you know... just horrible people. Horrible people in our clubs that would come in there with every intent of raping a woman.
Yeah. You actually catch guys putting date rape drugs in?
Oh yeah, in fact, it was awesome. One time, I watched it from a distance, well, you know, you stand still in the shadows, basically, when you're a bouncer, especially the big clubs. Like this is particularly, I think this is like 181. You're in the shadows and you're perfectly still and you're watching. I mean, if you're, the line my boss, Maddie, would always give me is, if you're doing your job, your eyes are fucking exhausted at the end of the day. You're just watching everybody, and you're watching body language, and you're watching subtleties, and you're watching nuance, and you're keeping everybody in mind, right? And you're looking at, you know where all your exits,
One of the things I liked about the job is that you got paid to people watch. Which, if you were just a patron, would be creepy.
You know what?
To a certain degree.
People watching's fun, right? Like, I mean, I think that's why we went to the coffee shop so much back in the day. We just watch everybody talk shit, you know, it's just the thing. I think there's a lot of that at the club, especially, you know, you get these, I had the three rules to get a phone number, right? Guys would always fuck up meeting girls. 3 things they needed to do. First thing was be funny, always. Doesn't matter if they laugh at you or laugh with you, right? Long as those girls are laughing when they're out there, they're having a good time. Second thing is, buy them drinks. I cannot tell you how many people stumble on this. Like, why would I buy her a drink if I don't know I'm getting laid? That was exactly why they would not buy a drink. Buy those fucking drinks. If you don't have the money, save your paper route money till next week.
I had to explain to a close friend recently why you have to buy a girl dinner on the first date, and he was just like,
it makes no sense. I mean, it's just,
what? Why would
are you that cheap?
Like,
right, and all this girl's going, are you fucking kidding me? This is a drink. Like, you want to roll this forward a couple months, and I'm buying my drinks already, and we haven't even dated. You know, like,
a little bit of chivalry goes a long way.
Yeah. And then the other thing is dance. Now, the cool part is, I'm a horrible dancer. I can't fucking dance, right? You know, I'm doing the monster stompy thing, and I have no coordination. I've got friends who are great dancers. And in the club, I hated it because it's key. And this is how I realized it, not knowing how to dance, watching guys dance, buying drinks, being funny, dancing. 3 things right there. You may just walk away with a number if you do those things. Not guaranteed, but you got a good place. Because even if they laugh at your dancing, that's rule number 1. They're still laughing. But I came around with a kind of a workaround, which was you always go on the dance floor with a full drink. And if it's a loud club, all you do is point at the drink. Whoa, I don't want to shake this too much, which means I can't shake too much. And honestly, a lot of times when girls go out and dance, they want to dance.
They don't want you grinding up on them or anything like that.
That's the classic rule of dancing. You make them look good.
Two-step and try to move your hips around, and you'll be okay.
And that was actually, I knew a guy who was the other short guy. So the first short guy was that cop. who worked with us. The other short guy was from the backwoods of Michigan. And he literally drove a tractor to school in the morning.
Wow.
Right. He literally hunted his winter food.
That's
like,
awesome.
This guy was legit, like, backwoods, you know, his toys were Stonies and sticks, and he really, you know, meant that.